But when we get down to the messages, what we have to say is these people had money, they got organised, they fought very strongly, and they organised themselves globally, and they organised around 3 or 4 simple messages. And this is why I say we need to get away from the science to a certain extent. They understand why people behave as they do. You can give people information, but if it doesn't match their value system, they will not listen to it, or they will be trying to find reasons not to listen to it, because they don't really want to hear that message. But they understand that. So they came out by saying, first of all, doubt the science. That's the first message. Everything was around doubting the science, and not only that, turning the science into something that is irrational, something that is a dogma, like religion or a religious belief. And so the science became a dogmatic, irrational, green religion that had all these faults with it, and therefore you couldn't believe it. So that is a critical first thing they did. The second thing they did was organise all their messages around, you will be worse off. This will be a sacrifice. This is, as someone said to me in Tasmania once, if the Greens have their way, we will be back living in the caves, drinking nettle broth and wiggling human pine condoms. That is the message. The message went out there from one end of the planet to the other, through every echo chamber from Andrew Bolton, the Business Council and everybody else, that if you act on climate change, you will be worse off. You will be miserable. The lights will go out. You will not eat very well. You will be poor. They'll be coming to take away your cars, your comfort. There'll be no more retail therapy. Your life is going to be bleak, cold, miserable if you act on climate. And there are, of course, those people who do it because they think it's the just and proper thing to do, and aren't they just self-righteous, and who do they think they are? But in reality, we all like being comfortable and happy and nice, and so that's why you shouldn't act on climate. And worse than that, if they have their way, your jobs, your careers, your purpose in life will be gone, because your purpose in life is to earn so that you can consume, so that you can then destroy the planet. So that's it. That last bit's not there, but your job is your life. Your self-definition is not about who you are or what you do. Your self-definition is about what you have. And these people, wanting you to act on climate, are coming to take it away. That has been the message. Now, if you analyse that, it is actually another culture wars. It is just like what we've been through in Australia with the whole race debate. It is a culture war, the history culture war. So if we're going to deal with that, we need a nationally organised campaign, and we need 3 or 4 clear messages, and we need a strategy on the ground to deliver it. Message 1 is that the science is what we have to believe in and not be defensive. I'm not going to go out there anymore. I'm really glad that David has presented us with the information about the emails and all the rest of it, and I've got it there and I will use it. But I'm actually not going to go on the defensive and spend half my time saying, oh, but the emails here and oh, but the IPCC there. It's time we just say it's the science that is rational. It is climate denialism that is a religion. It is a dogma. It is irrational. It is organised. It is funded by greed and self-interest. They are our messages. Then we go on to acting on climate change means you will be better off. So we completely go on to that self-interest thing. Will you be worse off? No, you will actually be better off. Why? Because if the sceptics have their way, you'll be on the treadmill that is the grey world of lifestyle poverty, endless commuting, 12-hour days, social isolation. You'll be eating badly, unhealthy, you'll have dubious food, poor air quality in your cities, and you'll be trapped there in the dark ages, in the dark, polluted cities. But if you embrace climate change, you will be entering the coloured world of the Enlightenment, out of the dark ages, and you will be having healthy communities, public transport, cycleways, community gardens, renewable energy, clean air and water, public open spaces, jobs that are brought to you with new technology technologies, redesign cities, the whole renewable energy 100%, localised health and education, urban villages. You'll be human again. People care about you, etc., etc. And so we can turn into very much a campaign of Harry meets Sally, I want what she's got or what she's having. So that is what we have to get in the community, that the climate action, it's like, I want to be with those people because that's actually where I want to be. That's what and it means also this question of a purposeful life. Not only do you get all those great things, but you feel good because you're leading a purposeful life, which, hey, is saving the planet. So that's my real message here, that the great thing about a campaign like that is every NGO, every group can do it in a different way according to what they do. If you're a community garden, you just sell that message. If you're a public transport group, you sell that message. If you're whatever public housing, it doesn't matter what NGO you're there. It means that the forest campaign, which is critical to this too, can run the same thing. This is green spaces, this is biodiversity, this is the future of the planet, this is about living well. So as a final statement, and I'm happy to take questions on all the politics, which we will get to, but I'm not going to obviously now. But this is a 3-year campaign at least. While the federal election is really important, we need to get organised and go for it in those inner city seats, as Damien has identified, and we have to have a physical presence lobbying outside those offices and so on. Remember, this is the UN Year of Biodiversity. Next year is the UN Year of the Forests, and the year after that is Rio plus 20. I think, and that is the year before the next federal election. So we've got 2 federal election strategies. This one and one 3-year hence, with major campaigns on biodiversity, forests, Rio plus 20, and this massive shift in speaking to people's belief systems and convincing them it's really about who you are and what you do. It is not about what you have. And I really think if we can get that kind of debate happening and get all the NGOs organised, it will be this spontaneous movement where this will be popping up all over the place and they will not be able to shut it down. It's about a bit like the internet for climate change. Thank you.